welcome to the Coach Me series, where I do my best to rank up by competing in online video games, upload my gameplay, and hope that better players out there will find it and offer tips on how to get better. I want to thank everyone that took the time to like, comment, and subscribe after our first episode. Every little bit helps, and it is much appreciated. Like I said before, if you're just starting out in sim racing, then follow me as we get better together. Or if you're more advanced, then please leave any tips and tricks in the comment section. In this episode of Coach Me, I wanted to go over Gran Turismo Sport Mode, what it takes to rank up, and in general, how the rank system works. I want to see where we are compared to the majority of players online. We'll also check out some passes and crashes before we wrap it up with the race of the week. Thanks again for tuning in to the Coach Me series. Let's get started. Okay, so let's talk about Gran Turismo's Sport Mode. Let's get out of the garage. Let's hit the world map, go to the top right where it says Sport. And when we get here, you'll find the daily races in the top left-hand corner. We also have the online time trials, and sometimes this is a championship, like special event at the bottom. We'll go over that later. As we go in, you'll notice there's race A, B, and C. Race A is typically a casual race. You'll see right at the top it says no updates for driver rating. That's because it's mostly just a casual situation. When you go into race B, click on it. I'll just let you know we got 5 laps, 16 car max, rolling start. Any details you need to know, you usually want to check this because it could be. And what does it say right here? SR affected. That's because this is a ranked match. Now, how does this work, right? Let's go over to the guidance. Right, sport mode, you know, you can enjoy official online races. The racing system ensures that you race against drivers with equal skill levels, right? So it's going to match you up against people that are your rating. Let's go back into that. The driver rating, there are 7 ratings available: E, D, C, B, A+, and S. We started this week ranked D at the bottom. Your driver rating is restricted by your SR. What is that? The sportsmanship rating indicates a driver's behavior while racing. Dangerous actions such as colliding with other cars will cause your SR to decrease. But cleaning your drive, the more your SR will improve. Long story short, if you drive reckless, your sportsmanship rating goes down and it's going to be a lot harder to climb. So with that being said, where are we? I was curious as to what percentage of players had actually made it like to the top and what percentage were at the bottom, and I found this little chart. Primarily new players with like less than 5 races are down at rank E. 50 to 60% of drivers are in the novice beginner in D. That's where we started. 20 to 30% of players make it to C, which is what we're trying to do now. Our next level up will be C. 10 to 15% make it to B. 5 to 10% expert make it to A. And A+, 1.55%, and then S, 1 to 3%. Super licensed World Tour players, the best players in the world. So we're starting out in D, and we're gonna see what it takes for us to get to C, and then I'm thinking we could shoot for A. I don't know, but I just wanted to pull this chart up to kind of give an idea of how many players actually make it this far. Now, before we get to the race of the week, let's look at some of the highs and lows on the track with passes and crashes.
at Grand Valley Highway 1. 5 kilometers of narrow tarmac, cliffside corners and unforgiving tunnels. A track where precision is everything and one mistake can cost it all. This week, Bilsbury has been put against a higher level group of drivers. Currently ranked D class, he has been put up to C class to see if he can manage to stay competitive. If Bilsbury can finish 4th place or better, his driver rating goes up to C class. That's right, a promotion is on the line. Welcome to the race of the week. Contact in turn 1, drivers spinning everywhere, and look at that move, he threads the needle and jumps 3 spots up to 7th. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Bilsbury is now P4. If he can hold this position, he will graduate to rank C. Fourth place secured as we head into lap 2. One step closer to the long-awaited C rating, but the battle is far from over. The chase is on! The Toyota closes in, hungry for the position. One slip could change everything. Continues into lap 3. 4th place hangs in the balance with a higher ranked Toyota hunting every corner. Can he withstand the pressure? The Toyota driver makes his move. Pillsbury fights back. This couldn't get any closer. How bad does Pillsbury want to rank up? We have just reached the 4th lap, and Pillsbury is clinging to 4th place, like your grandma clutching her purse at the mall. Can he do it, folks? Oh no! The Toyota takes the lead. Pillsbury has dropped to 5th position. The Toyota dives through, but it's too much. He loses it right after the pass, and Pillsbury snatches the position back. Lap 5 begins. 4th place, the promotion spot, hangs in the balance. The Toyota won't let go. 1 lap, 1 chance, 1 shot at C-Class glory. The Toyota driver has lost his mind. Can Pillsbury hang on, folks? 1/2 of a lap to go. Let's see if he can hang on. Into the final stretch with a 3-car lead. Pillsbury holds strong in 4th place, and that's it. He's done it. Promoted to C-Class.
Thank you for everybody that made it to the end of the video. It really means a lot. We did it. We are officially ranked up from D-Class to C-Class. Moving forward, it'll probably be a little harder to start winning races. Gonna have to actually work on some techniques to get better. If you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. That stuff helps so much. Thank you, everyone, and I'll see you next week.